Hello and welcome to Lindrea Plays Rimworld. So, Rimworld is a colony simulator along the same lines as Dwarf Fortress. So you get a set number of people, and you see how long you can survive for. So, I'm playing with a bunch of different mods we can take a look at. So if you know nothing about the game, no, this isn't the core of the game. We've got EDB interface and prepare carefully, mod order, which does like an auto mod order. I'm not entirely sure, but people recommended having it. An allow tool just to make unforbidding things easier. Combat realism. I don't remember exactly what a lot of these did, but we're gonna play around with them. So yeah, we're gonna create a new world. Let's get a random seed in here a little bit. Let's see. Let's get a huge world. Now we're just waiting for it to do its thing. Okay, so this is our world. Nice and fancy, kind of like it. So we save and finish, and we hit new colony. All right, so we're gonna go with Cassandra Classic for, okay, so there's the three storytellers in this. So you got Cassandra Classic as the your standard storyteller who does random events that on a steadily increasing curve of difficulty. Phoebe Chillax, it's slower to start, so you have a lot of time between raids, between disasters and the like that happen, but they get harder and harder and harder as time goes on. And then you've got Randy Random, who just does random stuff at any time. So you could be hit with a huge raid right at the beginning. We're not going to do that for the sake of attempting to actually play through the game. We're going to go with Cassandra Classic on rough. And yeah. So we'll do that. We select our world. It'll come up with a map and we can pick our location. Now, I'm thinking somewhere kind of semi-tropical with a bit of stone, maybe here? Yeah, this looks good. And we will increase the size of the area to large. Then select it. All right. Now that we've done that, we can go through and we can either prepare carefully, or we can go back and actually, not do that. So you can adjust your what your character looks like, or your colonists. We are actually just gonna stay here in the main screen and just do a couple randoms until we get 3 people who are incapable of nothing. Oop. Okay, there's 1. Oop, they were already. Okay, 2, and yeah, these will do. So I like to check their health. So we got a scar on that person, scratch on them, and just a bite scar. Okay, so nothing too drastic with their health. So we have Stoll, Kerman, and Sow. All right, so I think we're pretty set. All right, here we go. Now, the way the game plays out is you have your 3 colonists crash landed on a planet, which we're about to see here. And once it actually loads, come on. There we go. All right. So the 3 of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. So, it starts off crash land. And I'm going to pause it immediately. So we got our 3 colonists. We have a bunch of starting materials here. We have some silver, medicine, a couple guns, packaged survival meals, metal, and I think we have a little bit of wood. Yeah, a little bit of wood. Alright, and that's basically all we get to start with. So, let's take a look at our characters and see what they can do. Alright, so we have an aesthetic, psychically dull, 2 shooting. Okay, so we have a 6 shooting, so we're going to give them our survival rifle. Kermit is a brawler, so we're going to give them the plasteel knife. And Sao will get the pistol. Alright, so we have all this stuff. I got the X's on them, and we want to get rid of that. So I have the mod, claim all, lets you unforbid in big batches. So all this is now owned by the colony. So, let's get everyone equipped. Let them wander about for a second. And okay. Alright, let's take a look around. What do we got? We got a little bit of compacted steel. Let's look for a place that's relatively easy to defend. So basically anywhere there's an open border is where raids can come from. And that's kind of typically bad. We don't want that. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to come up into this little area here and try to settle here. So we have some open space. But I'm looking at possibly mining into the stone back here and setting our base in the mountain here. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, first thing we're gonna need up here is a stockpile. Just somewhere to put all our stuff. And we're gonna go with that. Clear it all. Foods, medicine, steel, and where's the wood? Where's the wood? Wood, there you are. Wood. And this will be critical. Alright, so they're just going to start loading up that. Let's put it on 3 times speed. They'll start loading that stockpile up. And you saw there's like random bits of material just lying around. So you got like metal around over here, which is pretty nice. So we can claim that. Survival meals. Some more metal. So we're going to need all of this to build an actual hut. Or, you know. Buildings and the like, so we can survive longer than a night. Alright, just a little bit more there. Alright, we're gonna call that good. We'll let them do their thing. Alright. So, started gathering. Let's see, what metals do we have? We got compacted steel, coal. Ooh, that's a mod ore. So is that compacted aluminum? We have some there. And some silver ore. Alright, so this is going to be a little longer so we at least get some kind of structure put down. We're going to start with a wood hut, I think. Not too big here. Building placed. Probably need to. Alright. So we got priorities. I like to set manual priorities for all of these and setting these 3 things, firefighting, patient, and flick, to ones, so they're absolutely critical to do. Things with the, I don't know if you can see them or not in the video, but there's little flame markers. The flame markers include, they have like a passion for it. If they have a burning passion for it, I'd like to give them a 1. If they don't, then you give them a 2. But that's just kind of my preference. Otherwise, you can like leave a 3. But you just want to have someone doing at least a little bit of everything. Since we don't really have any people who have burning passions for anything, we're just gonna have to just choose someone. So, all right. So you're gonna be my constructor. Commissar Stoll. I guess you'll be my grower, maybe? Yeah. Hunters are gonna be, just, okay, which one of you has the knife? Kerman. Okay, so Kerman, I don't want you hunting. But I will have you constructing and repairing as well as so. Alright, now let's let them do their thing. Oh, they probably need a place to sleep. So, let's get some sleeping spots in here. Oh. They're not gonna like sleeping out in the open like that, but we're soon going to fix that. We don't have smithing, tailoring, crafting, or artwork, so we can just not worry about that for the moment. Plant cutting, kind of want everyone to do that, at least a little bit. Mining, again, kind of want everybody to do that. Cooking. Let's see, who's our best? We have a 4, a 2. Alright. Our best cook is Kerman. Alright. So we've got our first building coming up. We're probably going to need a little bit more wood, so let's go ahead and chop some of this wood here. And a dumping stockpile. Something kind of small. There we go. At least to start. I mean, we're probably going to move it and change it around a bit. And they need a floor in here. Alright. Okay. Well, we've got our first building already. We got a stockpile, dumping, no food yet. That's something we're gonna have to work on here. And it's not a bad start. Not a bad start. Could be worse. So what we're gonna do next, in the next episode, we'll be focusing on, getting some food going, probably starting some research, and actually starting to mine our way into this mountain, and hopefully get some defensive structures up. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and goodbye.